Well, hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and today we're going to go with a very interesting sort of weapon master setup. So, as you can see, we've got our whip, we've got our sword, which is going to be the new arcana for the day. It's called Crystalline Balestra. It's as simple as it seems, and yet it seems very effective. And then there we've got our spear, which we're using like a javelin. Oh, what makes a javelin different from a spear? I mean, you throw it, so it's a spear? You know what, shut up. My word, you've got wonderful fashion sense, milady. However do you do this? Yeah, I know, it's her tiara, not mine. Alright. So our run is a bit focused on water at the moment, because that is the element that tends to have the most weapon-shaped things. Now, I could have gone with Earth and chosen Hammer of Atlas or one of the various axes. So, tell you what, if that happens to show up just during the run, I'll prioritize that. By the way, I was also checking things out, and it turns out that another version of this soundtrack was... You're a jerk, sir. How dare you interrupt me while I was addressing the fine folks watching at home. See how simple it is, and yet somehow it's perfectly effective just because of its simplicity. Sometimes simple is best. But yeah, it turns out there was actually another version of the soundtrack released when the Thundering Keep update came out, because somehow Shu Spire was already... The music for that was already in the game when it first released, but the Thundering Keep music was not a part of the game when it first released. So I decided to go looking for a version of the soundtrack that had that song on it, and turns out, yes, Dale North did release a new version of the game's soundtrack called the Complete Edition, which not only has the Thundering Keep music, which by the way is called Blinded by Night, but it's also got some of the music that was designed for the game's promotional material. So, if you're interested, it's on his Bandcamp. It's only $9. So I'd say it's $9 well spent. I had the original version of the soundtrack to begin with, but having the Complete Edition does not only pad out my music library nicely, but also it's just good listening. Dale North is an amazing composer. And like I said when Thundering Keep first released, Anyways, like I was saying, when the Thundering Keep first released, the music is just spectacular. Like, Dale North really did a great job. Hello, Seville. Yes, I will. Yes, make me shine. I mean, even the music from the original game was just plain amazing, but what he designed for the No, thank you. I don't like any of that. What he designed for the new soundtrack was, or not the new soundtrack, but just for the Thundering Keep, it really blew me away. Just the feeling that the song gives you, just the way that he used the instruments present, it created this sense of dire and foreboding that I thought was really interesting. And I will buy the Hunter Stiletto as well, and hope to find something that lays poison. Or some other long-lasting status effect. What, you mean like freeze? Well, the thing is, freeze doesn't exactly work against these guys. Ow. Sir, you are a jerk. Even though that was more or less my fault for not getting out of the way in time. I still blame it on you. After all, you're the guy with the spear. And what good does it do me to only blame myself when you're the one thrusting it at people? And didn't you ever listen to what your parents said when they got you that for Christmas? They said you were gonna shoot an eye out. Alright. Why would I know? One of these days I will take that as my basic, just to show you guys just why it's not necessarily bad, it's just awkward. Also, from what I was reading in the changelog for the recent update for this game, apparently those guys had their... I'm dumb. Had their combo ability reduced. Like, if they hit you with that beam, that doesn't... the hit stun, or the beam doesn't last as long, so they can't just sit there and blast you with it forever and ever and for like 9 years straight. Which, to be fair, I've been killed by that before, where they'll hit you with it, and then it just, like, never... Not literally never, but it just goes on and on and on, so you're just kept in hit stun for way too long. I also like how snappy Crystalline Balestra is. It's just straight to the point. Sweet, that was a good fight. Doesn't have a long cooldown, doesn't have a long startup. It's just slash slash and you're done. Oops. I made an oopsie. Apparently I'm really bad at finding the vendors, because I have explored almost this entire map and not seen any of them. And I've got all this money and nowhere to spend it. Usually that causes a shopkeep to just come running, but no, they insist that I go and find them in this maze-like environment. I mean, as impressive as it is that there's just a flying castle, maybe the interior could be a little bit less maze-like so I could actually find y'all. Armor of Resolve is about the best thing here, and I don't even know if I want it. Let's find the other vendors and see what else there is to spend money on. It doesn't even have that much knockback, so it just functions as a pretty decent combo. See? Like that. I'm surprised you guys are still alive. Like, seriously. Really throwing yourselves into your work. Alright, what do we got? Upgrade to Bladed Vines, thank you. Dynamic Disarray. Yeah, I could take this, and this could act like, you know, throwing knives. Also, I'd like to see it upgraded. Then, yes, I suppose we can afford the Armor of Resolve, or Super Carrot Cake. Yeah. God, that recharges quickly. Okay, yeah, Dynamic Disarray is really good. Ooh, we got Bollocks. You mean Bolus? Oh, same thing. Darkseid, how is that the same thing? I mean, you know, linguistically, it's a very close. Bolus, Bollocks. You know, maybe the original Bolus were made from Bollocks. No, sir, you are not doing that to me again. Whoa! Wah-hey! Alright, so he should be using his signature after this, on this cycle, not after. Oh no! No. Oh, damn it. I'm an idiot. Ooh, rock and roll. Much better. And this looks like a weapon, so this fits in right nicely with our Weapon Master theme. So we got whip, sword, spear, knives, and buzzsaws? You know what? They're blades. Just go with it. There we go. Alright. Like I keep saying when we come to Atlas's Terrace, you just gotta be careful. Because you can just get poisoned and lose all your health in a... well, not necessarily in the blink of an eye, but faster than one would like. Also, yes, I have noticed that Dynamic Disarray is activating Hunter Stiletto. Which means that for those of you who are keeping track or got yourselves a little scorecard handy, that means that this is laying the shock status effects, which is more than I was expecting out of it, honestly. But I'm very happy with it. I also wasn't exactly expecting an Electric Arcana that bounces. And it doesn't bounce a lot, but it still bounces. Well, you know, Dark Sage, there is Bouncing Surge. You know what? Shut up. Increases critical hit chances of Projectile Arcana. Alright, let me come back to this. Yes, there is something at the beginning I can look at and go south. Yay! Don't you love it when all roads lead to the same place? Okay, I very clearly wasn't paying attention there. That's my fault entirely. Might end up needing to purchase that health potion just because things are going very strangely right now. And by strangely, I mean I'm just kind of getting my butt kicked. Oh, hello, Taffy. Alright, so we obviously start there. And that was enough. And you got... what is this? Vortex Veil. I really like Vortex Veil, and I do think it's going to be more useful here. So now we've got 3 new ones. This is Vortex Veil. And one could say, that's not very weapon-based, and I would say, yeah, but it's also very effective. And I didn't say I wouldn't take anything that wasn't weapon-based. The only downside to this one is that it does work out better when you have a regular dash and not necessarily a teleport, but you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. It's still going to work out just fine, especially since we do have some melee-focused attacks. Why, yes, I will upgrade that. How did you know? Let's come back here. Oh, it increased it from 5 to 7. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright. Actually, Actually, Vortex Veil goes very nicely with the Crystalline Balestra. Blaze Drum. Releases a burst of lightning when taking damage. Sounds good to me. I'm going to take a chance and move forward without buying a potion. If I need it on this floor, I'll buy it on this floor, but I would rather not. I'd rather save it for later. Go away. There we go. Ow! You jerk. Aren't you guys supposed to, you know, resist electricity? Considering that you're like little dryad punks, mandragoras, I suppose, mini mandragoras. Alright, actually everything's working out pretty nicely. No way I'm gonna be not taking Ancient Fountain Pen. Okay guys, you need to stop. Like that's the thing though, you gotta stop now. Hey, what? Okay, that was just a little beginner's trap there, because I am an idiot. Alright, health is looking like it's gonna be an issue. Lowering cooldown seems like a good idea. Dark Sage, I thought you said you were gonna take him. Thought you said you were gonna take the health potion. I also want to wait until a little bit later to see if I can gather enough health in order to pull myself back. Wait, what was that combo? Oh, he goes back and forth. Alright, very interesting. What is this? That's an interesting new cursed relic. Probably good for speed running, but I mean, if you've noticed how I'm doing here, and I could use a little bit more time to build up some strength and especially some health. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna take a little bit more time to search around and make ourselves stronger. Also, Vortex Veil does essentially make you invulnerable to these guys, which I could have used before one of them hit me into an explosive barrel, by the way. No, I'm not upset about that. What are you talking about? It just cost me a huge chunk of health and made me get real embarrassed. Alright, that's it. Now we can go to the end. Grand Summoner. Gotta be real careful about this one. Alright, how am I doing? Okay, the bunny ears are useless. If I run into a Cremire, I can sell them to him. So that, of course, means that I'm probably not going to see him at all during this run. But if we run into Adorable Mimic, we can also use it for that. I completely forgot what I was doing. That's, like, extra embarrassing. Ow. Gotta be more careful. That's probably why I'm taking so much damage and just plain getting greedy. Okay, cool, got him. Ooh, Thundering Chain. It's not going to be very useful where I'm going, but ooh, Thundering Chain. But no, it's not going to be too great against the Wonder Twins, so we're leaving it. Wonder Twin powers, activate! God, I just realized they even have similar powers to the original Wonder Twins. Shapes of metal, forms of lightning. Alright, so now knowing what that does, I can honestly say the Crystalline Balestra is probably... I mean, the third lunge helped, but I thought it was just going to be a lunge in the same direction. So, honestly, I actually kind of like it a little bit better when it's not upgraded. It's just more straightforward. That doesn't mean that that third lunge that they put in the middle there isn't useful, but it does make the attack a little bit less streamlined. The streamlined nature of it is what I really liked. Also, I'm noticing my tummy is telling me, hey, what's up with dinner? Okay, that time around it actually made a difference. I don't know, maybe it's not as bad as I'm giving it credit for. Oh, ooh, hi Doctor! Right now I would be giving up the Crystalline Balestra though, and I don't want to give that up, so... I will probably accept Dr. Song's services, but first I need to go get myself just a regular old standard Arcana. I screwed up! Oh no! In fact, I screwed up like 3 times there if you were paying attention. Whee! He's way over here now! Damn it. That was my own fault for not dodging out of the way. Hey, it's like the commercials say, you're not you when you're hungry. Well, why don't you grab a Snickers then? Don't have one to grab. About as simple as that gets. Sometimes the answer to the question is very easy. There we go. We're gonna make this work. I'm not about to lose a run like this. Just because the run itself is good. I'm just. Oh, I mean, you've heard it here. Only half focused. I'm hungry. And that's why I'm going to the grocery store after this to purchase some chicken to go along with the pizza I have in the fridge. You didn't think I didn't have a plan, did you? I just wanted to make sure I had some Wizard of Legend for y'all. Oh, we've got good stuff. Oh, we've got good stuff. Take the amulet and the dark katana. So better base damage, better critical hit, better critical hit rate for my melee stuff anyway. Oh, I hate explosive barrels so much, and you guys. I hate you guys too. Okay, so this is the spell I was telling you about in the last run, the Razor Petals, that just throws a flower that spins in place. Now, as much as I like that, I am thinking that the Violent Thornstorm might be the better option. That's, of course, if I can afford it. And more importantly than that, I do want to partake in Dr. Song's services. Although, oh, I'm at 87. There's still a chance. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta play it careful. Use the environment to your advantage. Just like being a ninja. Okay, this is very much not the battle I wanted to deal with this time around. Alright, cool, it's done. Alright, so definitely go talk to Dr. Song. See, this one's on sale, so take this. There we go. This should get work done. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, renewing potion vial. It's exactly what I needed. Once again, you come through in a pinch because you are the best. If I haven't said it before, I'll say it again. Dr. Song is the best. Alright, so this will probably be a bit more effective. I don't even have a fire-based Arcana, so I can't even open that. That is just a shame. If I find a fire-based Arcana, though, I will be able to open it. So I have to remember this chest for later. Alright. Doing well. Hey, I just noticed this room seems to be going on forever. Okay, you guys can go away now. Besides, my spear is better than yours. Oh, of course, it's a friggin' mimic. Yeah, it's what you get. No fire. That makes me a little sad. Alright, so maybe an enemy or a treasure chest will drop one. But yeah, that's all I really need to open that locked chest. And I bring it up because locked chests will almost always have a lot, not only a lot of stuff, but a lot of like relics and spells in them. And the locked chests, by all accounts, are usually worth the effort, especially if they have 4 locks. Are you also a mimic? Yes, you are. But you never stood a chance. Well, hello again. No, I don't. This run, I don't know. I kind of like how frequently I'm getting my basic, or not my basic, my signature. So I'd rather not mess that up. But it is neat that it showed up again. Okay, actually the back and forth lunge is kind of neat. I've now seen a couple of instances where it's been helping me out, so I'm now less down on it than I was before. I still say Crystalline Ballista is one of the better ones that was added. It's just straightforward, raw damage. Don't need anything fancy, it just does its job and does it well. Ooh, what is this? Jeremiah's Needle. Increases critical hit damage, but lowers critical hit chance. Interesting. Convert some of your current health into gold on each floor. Instantly on pickup. Not in that much need of gold. Glove of Patience. Charge basics take longer to reach full power, but the fully charged hit of your basic does increase damage. That's interesting and all, but I don't have a charge basic. It's one of those things I'd be willing to try, especially because you're essentially putting on a Freddy Krueger glove. Pardon me. There, got him trapped. Haha, perfection. I love it when a plan comes together. Insert 18 theme music. Oh, you jerk. Why aren't you dead yet? He says as the enemy dies, proving once and for all his impatience. Alright, hold on. Oh, Golden Helm has an appearance now. Love it. I am the most mismatched gladiator you've ever seen. Heavy golden helmet, light robes. Is this a new room? Because I don't think I've seen this room before. Also, you guys suck, so stop. Maybe go away. That's a shame. I haven't found a single fire elemental arcana just laying around anywhere. Well, one can always hope, but no reason to pin all your hopes and dreams on that. There we go. That was a good fight. Oh, hold the phone. We do have a Fire Elemental Arcana now. It's Flame Seekers, though, so this might not work. No, guys, hit that. Man, what a tease! I get a Fire Elemental Arcana and they can't even hit that. Okay, well, I tried. I am going to come back here and pick up a potion, though. Told you, I'm not against buying potions, it just needs to be at the right time. Doctor's song is the best, puts all others down to rest. Alright, just focus on the headers, don't do anything stupid, and there you go. There we go. Fight over! La 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 la. No, I'm gonna stick with what I got, thank you. Alright, now we're up to Sura's test. It's not just Sura anymore. And I just got my ass stomped in. Alright. Can't afford to be taking stupid damage like that. There we go. Oh, that worked out nicely. God, I hate those guys. What the heck? Hey, since when could you summon those? Or is that something new just for this encounter? That he can summon that? Alright. Okay, so for sure we're gonna buy that. Now I can drop this, pick that back up, buy the health potion, and yeah, I think that's good. Alright, can't make any more super stupid mistakes. We just gotta beat Sura by being good. Yes, thank you for bouncing between targets. No, son. That's what I was saying I couldn't have happen anymore. God damn it! Very clear that my mind is elsewhere. I am not playing with the same effectiveness I normally play with. Doesn't mean I'm gonna lose, just means it's gonna be kind of an ugly victory. Owie! That's also the reason why I took box escape key, just in case I needed a backup. Which, as of right now, it looks like I'm gonna be okay, but then things like that happen and completely invalidate that confidence that I just had. Alright, we did it. Alright, I'm actually kind of surprised. I was not playing well. But, effective use of your resources, and a generous heaping helping of Dr. Song's love, and of course, we make it to the end. And we get to see what new Arcana we get. Ward of Chaos. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what that does, and I'm pretty sure I don't care. By the way, I looked up Dragonfall, and apparently what it does has something to do with absorbing other Dragon Arcana. So I guess if you find one of the Dragon Arcana cards on the ground during the trials, it like absorbs it and makes itself stronger. I don't know. The actual effect itself is very similar to Crashing Meteor, so sorry about that. I don't know how effective that will or will not be, but take it with a grain of salt. So, we won! You got to see both Crystalline you got to see 3 new ones. You got to see the Crystalline Balestra, the Electric Knives, I forgot the name of them already, sadly enough, which is a shame because it's such a good spell, and the Vortex Veil. So, next time around, perhaps a different one. Who knows, maybe we'll even start playing around with some of these new Chaos ones. Not likely, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to be that good, but thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for supporting. I am loving the new update. This is good shit, and Contingent 99 ought to be proud of themselves. So, I'm going to call it good, and go stuff my belly full of yummy yummies, and I will be back in the near future with more stuff. You guys take care. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you